Before talking about the next movie which is on this list, it is number one. I, f- I just want to tell you what I felt after watching this movie. After watching this movie, I felt like I found a national treasure of India in a form of Dhanush. After watching this movie, I felt like I need to talk about this movie. I need to show entire world what I just saw. But and when I started this channel, the first video I made was about this movie because I basically love this film. And if you really want to celebrate his birthday, I don't think there is a better way to celebrate his birthday to watch this film again and again. At number one, we have Tumare. Hey, Totki Tumare. Hi! Nanda! 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 Pudibitte. What can I say about this film? I just basically love this film. Pudibitte is a film that is really close to my heart. Doesn't matter, I watch it 100 times, it will be still fresh for me. Because Dhanush was just fucking awesome as Totkit Kumare. Totti Kumare was not just a role for Dhanush. It was just a performance of a lifetime. Totti Kumare will always be treated as one of Dhanush Tarya's best work. I don't think anyone can argue with me when I say that. The legendary story of Totti Tumare. I will watch that. I will watch that story with my treat, and they will watch it there, and it will become a chain, and it will be still real, dark, and violent, and legendary for each generation, and it will be always fresh. I just want to say thank you, Seravan, for giving me such a masterpiece. Putuvette is not just a film for Seravan. It's just his message to all the film industries out there. He's just basically saying, I'm Selradwan, I'm from Tamil industry, I'm a Tamilian, and I have made one of the best gangster movie on this goddamn planet. And you can try to make a better film than mine, but I will promise you, you'll fail. Puduvitte, thank you Selradwan for giving me such a epic gangster movie. It's been 17 years and trace that movie generated is still out there. Dhanush will be always remembered as Toki Kumar. There's no doubt in saying that. I can talk about this movie all day long, but I think I'm gonna save that for another day. So instead, I'm just gonna say thank you to all the artists which were involved in this movie. Thank you, Sneha, for playing such a beautiful, powerful role in this movie. And thank you, Dhanush and Sneha, for that beautiful scene. It always put a smile on my face. Sonia Adra, thank you for breaking my favorite character's heart in this movie with that awesome monologue. Thank you, Arvind Krishna, for that epic scene. After watching his first scene, I always say that the legend was born and his name was Totti Kumare. Thank you for giving me that scene. Thank you, Bala Singh, for portraying such a pure evil character like Ambu. Thank you, Asdan Perumal, for portraying selfish, corrupted politician in this movie. And thank you, Prithviraj, for playing a perfect villain, Multi, for our anti-hero, Totki Tumare. Thank you. Thank you, Nitish Veera, for portraying his brother-in-law in this movie. And thanks to all the Toti Tumare's gang members. They are just awesome. They just make him a pure badass. Thank you, Sir Rajwan sir, for being his brother and basically teaching him a basis of acting and mold him as an actor and give me Toti Kumare. I would also like to say thanks to his father because he basically forced him to become an actor, which was just wrong because he was telling someone to do a thing which he don't want to do, but outcome was Dhanush. And thank you Dhanush for giving me Toti Kumare. I'm not gonna say that I feel sad because most people know you for Why This Tolardi Reason and Rowdy Baby because I'm always sad about that. Dhanush, I love you. At the end of the day, I'm not doing this for money, for dating or dating famous. I know this will the next morning this video will have only 50 views. But I'm doing this because I love you. I don't care how many times my brother told me gay or something like that. I'm still gonna say I love you. Thank you for making me thank you for making my childhood awesome by playing Mari and playing my favorite engineer as Radhuvaran. I'm not gonna do my degree properly, I guess, but thank you for inspiring me for 2 hours and thank you for playing Toti Kumare. I learned a lot about life from that character. And someday I think I will kill my father after watching that film. Just kidding. That joke. Dhanush, I love you. Happy birthday. I don't care if you ever see this video. I'm still gonna say I love you. I had grown up. I feel proud to be grow up in this decade where I get to see you in a big screen. I don't I don't know I, s- I grew up watching your films. I still believe you're one of those legends that will be keep doing nice work and people still gonna love you. I hope you live like only 1 billion years. I don't know if I'm gonna live that much, but I still believe that my kids or grandkids or whatever they will become, they will be impressed by seeing you on screen. I don't know how to end this video, Dhanush, except to yell Dhanush out of love for my favorite actor. Dhanush!